I just wanted to do a video about my hair, and I'm trying to slouch because I don't know if you guys can see my head. I filmed this video yesterday and my head was cut off, so I just figured I would refilm it. But and I took notes this time so that I don't trip over my words. So when I was in kindergarten, I had the worst haircut in the world. It was like a bowl cut, like real short, like around my head, and then, you know, real goofy looking bangs. And it was pretty much all down here, hill from there. And then when I was 14, I had like shoulder length blonde hair, like dishwater colored, and it was terrible, and I hated it, and it flipped out weird, and like, I didn't really know a lot about hair, so I couldn't really curl it or straighten it because I didn't really know what I was doing. And when I was 15, I dyed it black with box hair dye. That was bad, and I did that every month with box hair dye until I was 18. So you can imagine the state of my hair. It was pretty bad. I didn't use like heat tools on it and really straighten it a whole lot, or like blow dry it or curl it or anything, but like the box dye alone was damaging enough. And then when I was 18, I bleached my hair for the first time with 40 volume developer for much longer than an hour, because that's about what I needed to do in order to get the black like box dye out of my hair, and that just ruined my hair more. And so my hair was like the consistency of like rubber bands. It was horrible. And I kept doing that. I kept bleaching my hair and dyeing it crazy colors and bleaching it and then box dyeing it and then all the colors of the rainbow, and then, you know, cutting it weird because it was in such bad shape. So I had really, really bad hair for a long time. And then in 2010, I tried dreadlocks for the first time, and I backcombed them, and like, when you first backcomb your dreadlocks, they're super like fuzzy and goofy looking, and I didn't palm roll them or crochet them or anything. I literally just backcombed them and left them. So I had like these huge balls of like fluff all over my head. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have a whole lot of like guidance on how to do stuff like that, so they didn't last very long, and I took them out, and that was that. And then in 2014, I went through some emotional stuff and shaved my head, which wasn't a bad decision, because like I said, my hair was destroyed from, you know, the dyeing and the bleaching and the backcombing and the weird haircuts. It was really bad. So in 2014, I shaved my head completely and started over, and it was the best decision that I ever made. Since 2014, I have not used box dye on my hair. I've only used henna, like plant-based dyes, which is really nice. My hair is, for the most part, very healthy. I don't really use heat on it, no chemicals or anything, so it's really in good shape. The only time that I've cut it since 2014 is this side shave right here. So it's 2017 now, and that was in May, so it's been 3 years since I shaved my head, and my hair is about like mid-back, like underneath my breasts, so right in the middle of my back. In January 2017, I reverted to Islam and started wearing hijab, which is a good choice for me. I really enjoyed it while it lasts. Yesterday actually was the first time in 6 months that I went out in public without the hijab on, so it was kind of nerve-wracking for me. But the majority of the reason why I decided not to wear hijab anymore is because where I live, it is very hot, and I noticed that just doing simple tasks like laundry and like checking the mail and stuff were like suffocating. Like I would get back to our apartment and I would just be like in bad shape. I didn't even hardly breathe, and I felt like I had to pass out and that sort of thing. So it was really bad, and I just felt like I'm probably being a big baby about it, but for my own like safety reasons, I chose to stop wearing it. So yesterday was the first day out in public without it, and it was weird, but I mean, it helped. Like right now it's 116 degrees, and it was hotter yesterday. I think it was like 119 yesterday. So it was the best decision for me to stop wearing it. So it was in January, and it's been 6 months. So 2 months ago, I started my dreads in April, April 22nd, I think. I started by backcombing and twist and rip and like crocheting them. Kind of a combination of the three. I haven't done any maintenance since then. I'm sure you can kind of tell with like my fuzzy, crazy hair. But my dreads are 2 months old now, and my hair is longer than it's ever been in my life, and it's not even that long. Like, you can kind of see it's not that long at all. So that's where I'm at now. I have some beads, but I feel like they weigh my hair down a lot, so I haven't had them in. But my daughter has really thin, fine, light brown hair, and I brushed her hair, and a bunch of her hair, you know, comes out in the brush like normal. And so I watered it up and crocheted it in. So I have a little chunk of her hair. This is her hair, and then this here, and then this here is my hair. And then I put a little bead in to mark it. I don't know if you can see that. And then right here, I have a moon charm from a necklace that my friend made that I bought from her on Etsy. And these beads right here, my mom made into a bracelet for me for Christmas. And I wore it for 6 months until it stretched out and like started falling off my wrist. And then I braided them into my hair with hemp string. So I'm really happy with how they look right now. This is my 2-month update. I feel like I want to just document it because I'm going to want to look back and see my journey, because I watch Anna April or Gala April on YouTube, and she just like combed all of her dreadlocks out. So it's just so interesting to me that she's had them for almost 10 years and her journey is coming to an end, and like mine is just beginning. And I just love how she documented it, so I just kind of wanted to do the same thing. So this is how they look now. I'm very happy with them. I love them. I don't really do any maintenance to them. I wash them 2 or 3 times a week, just like I did my regular hair whenever I have time. I use Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle shampoo. It smells very good, and I like it a lot, and it doesn't leave any buildup or any of that stuff, and it seems like it's been doing exactly what I want it to do. Washing does take a little bit longer than it did when my hair was just normal, and it doesn't take really longer to dry yet because my dreads are not mature. They are still like very loose and bendy. I mean, I can still like go like this. They're not heavy or anything yet. I just get out of the shower and just kind of go like this, like a sponge, and wring them out. And sometimes like the tips will stay wet for a little bit longer, but like up here and stuff, it doesn't really take that long to dry yet. I use this tightening spray by Dolly Locks in the patchouli scent, and I spray that on my hair every morning when I wake up. And I mean, I haven't really seen that it has made like a huge difference, except for the fact that it makes my hair smell awesome. So my hair smells good all the time, and I spray that on my hair a lot. And I have some patchouli perfume that I got that matches the scent like exactly, so I just put that stuff on my hair and put my perfume on, and I just smell awesome like all day. So I'm really happy with how they look and how everything is working out with them. If anybody wants to comment on this or has any questions or whatever, positivity is more than welcome. I will respond to positivity as soon as possible. Negativity will be ignored. I'm not even going to take the time to delete it because there's just too much time out of my day to spend on people that obviously don't care about me. So, if you have any questions or advice, let me know because I'm still new to this. I'm really happy with how they look right now. Yeah. If you want to see more updates, you can follow me on Instagram. I'll leave the link below, and I'll leave the link for my shampoo and my hairspray in the box below if you are interested in also my 2 favorite dread YouTubes, I'm going to leave their links below. I'm sure you've probably heard of them, Chelsea and Samantha. Chelsea is from Wired and Stoned, and Samantha from Lunar Dreadlocks. They're both just beautiful, and they're just so good at dreadlocking stuff. So I've learned everything that I know from them. And I'll leave Anna's link below too, since I mentioned her earlier. So if you watched this whole video, thank you for watching, and like and subscribe and comment and talk to me, because I want to hear what you guys have to say. But even if you don't, that's fine, because I made this video for myself, so I can just see where I'm at a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. So thanks for watching.